this, I'm gonna try to fix it as soon as I can. But this is actual part 12. So if somehow, and it's not gonna happen, but if somehow someone sees the stream and wonder why there's part 12, part 12.5, and then part 12 again, that's because originally I was gonna go straight from the end of the Cardinal Virtues to the main story quest stream. Stream. I said as much myself. But because my ironic luck wanted to kick in, here we are now. So with that being said, this is true part 12. We're actually going to do the main story quest now. So let's see what's up. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about the spoiler also. I'm not going to spoil it for you, obviously. I'll go to full detail once we're actually caught up to that point, but I'll talk about it as we go. I also need to finish talking about the other weapon. I completely forgot about that. Hey, welcome to the stream. I always got time for my favorite librarian. Well, you are very welcome. Yeah. Brother, you have no idea. You are so helpful. Yeah, I wonder what those two are up to. Huh, yeah. See, the reason I didn't pick the first one is because I felt that I was obviously talking about the ones in the city, but at the same time, it could have also been the Warriors of Light, since, as he said right here, the people awakened, quote unquote, as Warriors of Light. So I figured I'd pick the more clear option. But you know, two things. I always try to find a silver lining in things. Let me try not to forget what I was going to say. You too, my good man. So as I was saying, it might have been a blessing in disguise in two ways. One, if I had to choose between the stream crashing earlier and crashing at any point in this one, I would definitely choose it to have crashed earlier. Just get it out your system now. And second to that is kind of a blessing in disguise, because now that I know what the Shadowkeeper was originally up to, it makes Elidibus's plan seem a bit more clear, like he's trying to do the exact same thing. Because they have gone about it their own different ways, more or less. The Ascians basically want to kill the Warrior of Light, aka me, in order to bring about the rejoining. Man, it's been a long time. I knew it was a library-like sounding place. I don't stay in the city often at all. My home is Kugane. I'm almost always there because I'm grinding Eureka so much for that easy gil. Anywho, it does seem like Ardbert. I'm gonna have to think of a better name for them, him, it. Kind of like Terranort. I'll think of something. Got to read the journal. That would be helpful. Huh, what timing? That too. Alright, I know my character's kind of short, but I know I'm not that short. Where am I on the stairs? Oh, there I am. Yeah, that one actually rings a bell. Yeah, dang. If you're wondering why that's my reaction, well, it should be obvious, but we'll talk about it later. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still freaking sick. I would absolutely use that as a wallpaper. Yeah, I don't plan on going anywhere. I would like to say that one, but nah. I mean, ever since the Warriors of Darkness, it kind of proved that, you know, you're not as special as you think you are. And the first one is just obvious. Yeah, she did. Well, there's a difference between a name and a title, Reen. So don't you just stand there shrugging, you stuck-up Elzen? Help her up. Yeah, yeah, my reaction exactly. I'll admit, that's a face you can't say no to, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to lie to her. So, getting back on this, completely forgot about this. Yeah, it's definitely changed. So, there you are. Read the bottom. And pause right there for the top. And there you go there. I always come back and read them later. So let's see what they all have to say. Of course they do. They're children. They're impressionable. Yeah, you better be. Yeah, totally. It's okay, Morin. I promise. The tomes felt nothing. A doctor of light. That's kind of funny. Now, I'm not going to be all like Cloud, as cool as that is. No, I'll help her out. I'm going to lose, because they always get there first, but still. Yeah, I know, I know. You can run so fast, you can just phase through me. pretty much near the main spot. Oh yeah, so cool thing about Sapphire weapon, aside from obviously fighting it Big O style, is that I love the reference to... I really like the guy, but again, I'm terrible with names. We have not seen him since like mid Heaven's Ward, and he unfortunately dies. It's Hydrus. I'm pretty sure it's Hydrus. I can't remember his whole name, but I thought he was a very cool villain. I thought he'd be an excellent replacement for Gaius, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Really kind of hate that he died. I would love to see how he had turned out, because I thought his weapon was cool. He had a gun bastard sword. It was more like a cannon bastard sword. A claymore, even better alliteration for you. He was really cool. So to see that his data is what was used in the suspiciously Hydra-esque Sapphire weapon, not only did I was like, oh okay, that's pretty cute and clever, it was nice just seeing him again in some form. I really did like that. So that was cool. I appreciated that. Also, as I was saying, there is a slight Easter egg in why I talk to everyone, is because if you don't talk to them, you'll miss this and it's gone forever. If you talk to the Elzen and Gaius' posse after defeating the Sapphire weapon, he'll make a reference to Final Fantasy VII. You can just look up the video. I'm not going to make you do that, because you won't, and I would never subjugate you to watch something so subpar, so I'll just tell you myself. But to paraphrase, he basically says, you know, it'd probably have been a lot easier if we had like a giant cannon and just shot it in the head. That's obviously a nod to Final Fantasy VII, so that's a good laugh, and one you would absolutely miss if you do not talk to everyone. Now think about it. You're not as cute as she is. Yeah, the worse it tastes, the better it is for you. No, trust me, I saw that. Funnily enough, this is not the first time we've been here. Oh, the heartbreak. Oh, my heart. Yeah, just make sure you keep a knife on you at least. I don't know how I feel about a child knowing the layout of this place better than me. No, she won't. That's why I'm wondering why you sent her off by herself. That's more my speed. That's actually surprisingly really good advice. I mean, not too surprising, it's just I would never think to see advice like this right now in this game at this moment, because she's absolutely right. To help a child feel, I mean, you don't want your like 5-year-old knowing how to drive a car or anything like that, but helping them build up their independence at an early age, that's not a bad idea at all. I would say I believe you, but you just moved. So did you. Well, I'm in a good mood right now. The stream hasn't crashed yet, so yeah, I guess I'll help you out. Sorry, I'm taking the long way around. I'm not even sure if I can teleport over there. I don't think I can, so it should be fine. I have this habit. I don't know if it's a bad habit. I guess it varies, but I usually like to just walk around like this. I almost never sprint unless I need to or if I am actually trying to hurry. Mostly for your sake. But I just like taking in the scenery and enjoying the music, so I take my time getting there for the most part. Make sure you pause all that. Where's the little... By the way, I wasn't about to swear right there. It's just when she did that, it cut me off. I'll just say, where is the little girl? That's what I was going to say. Oh yeah, that's right. They did get here together. You know, it's kind of funny you mentioned wine, because I absolutely would pick some grapes for that. Kind of thirsty for some right now. How you doing, you little tyke? If you cannot see them, then yes, they are small enough. Well, you know me. I always deliver. You just talked to me. Oh, that's right. They have short attention spans. Worse than me, even. Wine and medicine. They're pretty much the same thing, aren't they? Yep, as I said, I always deliver. Wow. I didn't know we were that close in height. No, you poor thing. I've been there. Almost every morning, really. What I say, the worse it tastes, the better it is for you. That is adorable. Yeah, I'm about to say, I recognize that name. Somewhat. Of course. Yeah, he does have a way with words. So, speaking of Elidibus, that made me think of Xenos, and that makes me think of Garleans. I was saying earlier how... Now I'm forgetting his name again. Hydros? Again, can't remember, but it's very similar to Hydra, which was really cool. He's my third favorite, only because we don't get to see enough of him. Xenos I like a lot. He's on top, and then there's Gaius. Originally it was Gaius because he was kind of like the only one besides Nero, but never was really cool with Nero. I loved the way Gaius talked in A Realm Reborn. He doesn't quite talk the same anymore, but I really loved how he talked in A Realm Reborn. So, as well as him having an actual gun blade and a scorpion tail one at that, which is one of my favorite type of sword designs. But then, of course, he was temporarily replaced by Hydrus, because he had a cannon claymore, which is a bit cooler than a gun blade, just slightly. But unfortunately, he dies, so we don't get as much as him as I would like. And then, of course, Xenos, for me, beats both of them. But the thing about I'm going to say his name differently every time. The thing about Hydrus is that something that really bugged me, as much as I loved seeing him, kind of, again, during the Sapphire Weapon fight, I really hate how the new guy, I dislike him so much, I can't even remember his name. He has the same hair as, oh god, I'm so bad at names. Man, this is embarrassing. I'm actually glad no one's here watching this right now. Emmett Selk. I can't believe I forgot his name. Emmett Selk. He has the exact same hair as Emmett Selk. His entire name starts with the exact same letter. First name, rank, and last name, all same letter. He likes to drink milk, as we all do, but his armor is frustratingly similar to Hydrus. Like, that should be unique to him alone. And then let's not forget the Gabranth is in this game. I don't even know when he's coming in. So that's going to be interesting. Not yet. The quest is not yet finished. Yeah, that's the thing about children. They're very easy to entertain, and it's adorable when they get excited for doing something like that, like they just saved the world. Okay, as long as it's not made of grass. She likes doing that, by the way. For those who don't know, this lady, Chesamali, she loves having people drink potions. Either she'll do it herself, like she is right now. She's probably joking, though. She does that a lot. But yeah, she does love joking about having people taste the potions because they taste so terrible. Okay, they're probably all going to say the same thing. For a split second there, I was like, is this actually the main story quest? Because, yeah, but then I look up there and it's like, yeah, it definitely is. I'm not saying things. It just really doesn't feel like one. Maybe just because of dying down from the hype of that last stream. Yeah, I figured that's what you wanted, and I would have anyway. I'm always entertaining, just not in streams because no one ever shows up. Got to read the journal again before I turned in that quest. Aw, she's whimpering. They are so precious. If you're wondering why I'm dotting on the little... I hope that's an appropriate word to use, especially for a child. Anyway, if you're wondering why I'm acting this way, is because cuteness is the only weakness I really have. I can't stand cute things. I don't mean that in a bad way, like, oh, just disgusting, get away from me. I mean, if it's something that's cute, it just makes my heart melt. Like my dog, Lady. Cutest dog I have ever owned. Cutest dog in the universe, in my opinion. Planning on getting a Yorkie at some point. I plan to name him Sir Kibble, but we'll see. Anywho, getting back on track, I'm a sucker for cute things. And recently I found this one YouTuber who's extremely cute and also misleading. I didn't know she was like this until I watched a couple more of her videos and a little bit more into the video I found her on. If you're curious, her name is Nanners. Not spelled the way it sounds. I think it's Nyaners. A V YouTuber. Kind of reminds you of AI-chan, except she speaks English and in my opinion is actually cuter. But like I said, she's deceptive. And I don't want to spoil it for you because I would rather you be surprised if you ever find her and watch her yourself. But just watch. I'm just gonna say that. Just watch. If whatever happens, happens. Just watch. But anywho, funnily enough, she is a Neko girl. Nanners, her YouTube persona, and just so happens that little girl was obviously the same. So funny that. And then yeah, sometimes I've gotten in the habit of not checking the journal because they, again, ever since I think, I almost said Stormbringers again, Stormblood, they stopped updating the journal regularly. Obviously that last one did it, even though it's a main story quest. This one is too, and I don't think it did. So I've kind of fallen out of habit of checking them. But in A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word, I did it all the time. Okay. No, you're turning this into a game. You're all being awfully playful, Alice. Maybe because the children are here. It's kind of funny she reacted like that because the way the little boy said, "Oh, you're hunting too," I kind of figured he'd say it like that, like, "Oh, we came to watch him, but you're doing this too." And then, of course, Alice, never disappointing, reacts like the firecracker that she is. Don't be shy. You know you are. Yeah, see, it didn't update, so... Yes, it is. I don't believe you. Okay. We'll start over here first, I guess. Oh, wow, there's a bunch. Okay. We're bringing out the dragon. You know, it's kind of funny. I imagine if I was doing this with like a stereotypical hunter, they'd probably have something like just blood sausages to bring out a vampire bat. That'd lure me out. But then again, I'm just a Lalafell that's constantly hungry, not a vampire bat. How are you watching from a safe distance? I just realized I'm behind like a mountain. How do you... Okay, whatever. Video game logic. Don't worry about it. No, I know you don't. You better be glad they didn't do damage. If it did, I would have absolutely flown right back down and killed that thing. I'm kind of wondering, if I only need to collect 3, why are there like 6 points that are up? That's kind of interesting. It makes me think that some of these might be fake. What I mean by that is, in some quests similar to this one, the area you go to investigate, you'll like inspect it, and then it'll say something like, your target is not here. So they're just red herrings. That would have been a better word to use than calling them fake, but pretty much the same thing, except a red herring is meant to be deceptive, while a fake is just, well, I guess, kind of the same. Oh man, I'm talking too much. Wait a minute. No? Maybe they're just offering me more points to go to. For a second there, I thought they were starting to disappear as I was doing, so, oh, that's cool. They're actually making it like she's doing something, but nope. Just my bad eyes playing tricks on me again. I think I'm probably going to win this contest. I don't think she was jumped by 3 vampire bats. It's completely unnecessary, but why not? I thought I'd at least get the last hit of the combo out, but oh well. That works for me though. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to go to all 6. I'm pretty sure I won this contest. The way this works is when it comes to a race, I will almost always lose. But when it comes to a contest of who killed the most, 9 times out of 10 I win those. Now in fact, she's not even back yet, so either she's lost or she's out there killing even more bats. Not even gonna. I'm not even gonna joke about how they could have possibly seen that. Ah, you know, I actually thought I was going to win that, but then when I saw her run up here and say sorry for the wait, I was like, okay, that means she was out there killing more than me. Plus, this is Alice we're talking about. She is pretty competitive. No, I tried my best. You are way too hard on yourself. Then again, I was joking around with that last bat of bats. It feels so weird for me because the Star Shower was quite a while ago, and of course I'm very late to this expansion, which is kind of why I was spoiled, but again, we'll talk about it as we go. I was just thinking, before she even said that, Alice would actually make a great combat instructor. Like, Alphino obviously will be better at things like negotiations, maybe interrogations, information gathering, but Alice would make a great combat instructor, a great teacher in that sense. Yeah, that was pretty good. That's also why I enjoy her company just a little bit more than Alphino. I like the jokes and the sarcasm she uses. Reminds me of myself, actually. Just, she's funnier. That's actually very concerning because something else that I'm very late to. Hold on. Huh, that must be Ardbert. His soul is inside me after all. But anywho, that's very concerning because a couple days ago, again in my spare time, I decided to finish the Eden raid. I've been putting that off for a bit because I just wasn't all that interested. I am interested in doing Savage because I would love to have a stronger gunblade, but anyway, I put that off for a while. And I finally did the other day, and they did bring up how their souls are growing weaker and weaker every day, which has been going on, obviously, but the fact that they bring it up, and not too long after, Alice has a dizzy spell. So, again, the game obviously didn't plan for that to happen, it's just, that's just happened to be the way I'm playing, and it makes it feel more impactful, I guess. So yeah, one of the ways I was spoiled, like I said, it's my fault. If I had never brought this topic up, I probably wouldn't have been spoiled. Maybe. Because it's kind of a two-part kind of spoiler. But when I was doing a treasure hunting with my FC, we do that every Thursday. And I was in voice chat for like the first time, and we were having a jolly good time. It was real chill, laughs were like non-stop. It was great. And I brought up, who is your favorite primal? For those of you who have played the story up till now, or beyond now I should say, you probably see where this is going, and I'll continue in just a second. But yeah, I asked them who their favorite primal is.
Was it you who called me here?
I'm just as surprised as you, man. I like how he went for that weird wink first. I mean, I know it wasn't a wink, it was a grimace. It was just funny it did that first as opposed to just straight up headache. Oh man, the echo on an Ascian must be like very painful. That one looked like it hurt.
So you peered into my memories.
I mean, more than usual.
No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
You know, something I also noticed ever since he, because I know this type of possession isn't the stereotypical kind, or I guess the one I'm about to say is not really stereotypical either, but there are some possessions where when the possessor possesses the possessee, the possessor will actually take on some of the traits or quirks of whoever they're possessing. I am fairly certain that's not what's going on here. But it's really interesting to see how, I don't want to say downer, but it's just a little bit seems like he's in a consistent depressed mood. Like compare when you first encounter him, he's all mysterious, he talks kind of, not standoffish, but more like, he talks to you with respect, I guess is a good way to put it too. He doesn't talk down to you like La Habrea and the other Ascians do. He'd at least talk to you, if not as an equal, at least as a person. He'd at least do that much. But now he absolutely is talking down to us, and like I said, he just seems so down all the time. It's really strange. It's like he's been sad this entire time and he's just been hiding it, I guess. But now there's no reason to have that charade, so there's no point in doing that. It'd just be a corpse. These two are pretty much the same, but this one is a bit more to the point. I kind of wish I did say give back Arbert's body just to hear what he'd say.
I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come.
Then again, he might have said that too if I had picked it. Now, well, too late now.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness.
I guess I could go back and look at the journal in my spare time, but that's provided the fact this isn't one of those you cannot watch it anymore cutscenes. I really hate they do that now.
I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash.
To be fair, they did try to murder me first, you know.
I see you for what you are. You are death. And only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another. No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
My boy.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Not gonna lie, I kind of saw that coming.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
I mean, he could just warp away if he wanted to, so as soon as he walked by him and turned his head, instead of just kept walking, I was like, oh man, he's about to do the same thing he did to Minfilia, essentially. Yep, he could have just did that. I think he tried to pierce him, though. Didn't quite work.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
And his hand's a bit more messed up. Yeah, exactly.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
It is kind of funny to say that hand is messed up when his other hand is made of complete crystal.
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
Nah, I can relate.
One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our god's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Oh?
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
That doesn't sound good.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Remember that thing I said about their souls growing weaker every single day? Thancred and Urianger were the two people that said that. Okay. Money, please. Yep, fraying threads. Pretty much says it all. Technically, it won't kill me. I'm only going to do this one time simply because I'm up here. If I miss, oh well. Yep, definitely missed. And it's pretty much right up there, so I'll just go ahead and run. So anyway, one of the ways I was spoiled was I asked my party who their favorite primal was. We only got to name two, mine and the somewhat spoiled one. I'm not going to spoil it for you, don't worry. But, after the spoiling, that kind of shut that conversation down. No one else really brought up their favorite primal, and we just kind of moved on. But mine has and always will be King Thordan. It's an epic fight, and I don't use that word to like meme. I'm dead serious. That fight is designed to be epic. It's not the normal mode where you first fight him. It's not meant to be hard. It's meant to be epic, and I like that. And it works. It's a great fight, especially if you're a Final Fantasy VII fan and get the obvious reference. If you get the summon in Final Fantasy VII, it should be incredibly obvious what King Thordan and his Knights 12 are based off of. Yeah, y'all are next. Except for Reen, I guess. Well, yeah, she won't be. I don't know why I said I guess. I guess that's... I did it again. Unironically, that's just how people talk. I didn't read the journal, but I'm 100% certain it didn't change. Yeah. Yeah, I get to check on my... You know, I said the other one's my fourth. I guess technically she's fifth. There's actually one I forgot about. I hope you're ready for me to throw those words right back at you, Alize. So as I was saying, I guess Giot, weird name even for a dwarf, but anywho, she's I guess technically my fifth favorite Lalafell. My second is Cryle. Let's see, where are they? Not over there. Oh, wow, it actually changed. Oh, right, because I'm thinking of the last one. My bad. Yeah, I'm thinking of the last one with the 4 items I could choose. When they're like that, it kind of be obvious when it's not going to change. But yeah, back to the spoiling thing. So again, King Thoradin, super cool boss, really epic. Loved the music, hands down the best part of that entire fight, as well as his ultimate attack, especially if the music syncs up perfectly. There's a YouTuber, Dude, Where's My Spoon? He has the OST on his channel, and right when King Thoradin does his ultimate, the music is perfectly synced, and it is beautiful. It is god tier. It is great. You guys really got to see that to truly appreciate the epicness in total of that fight. But so yeah, he told me what his favorite primal was, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that primal name at all. I was having a dirt moment because it actually was a name I heard before. I don't want to say I forgot, because when I saw the name, I instantly remembered who that was, and then he didn't pronounce it the way it's pronounced, so that also threw me off. And then he told me a very telling thing, and that clued me in on not only who it is, but what exactly is going to happen when it happens. I don't know how it's going to go down, but I know who it involves. Anywho, I will be right back. Sorry, unprofessional, but I'm back. There you are, in case you didn't get a chance to look at it. Yep, that's the dance of my third favorite Lalafell. Hmm. Oh, cool. I actually get to go in. Adorable.
Excuse us. This way.
Wait a minute, I just noticed something about Thancred's body. Comment on it later.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
It's not that bad. I mean, it looks like they're just sleeping.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all.
No, it's okay, Cryle. We'll solve this.
And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health.
Not gonna lie, I only knew that one was Alphino because there was blue on his shirt. If that wasn't there, I probably couldn't tell the difference between the two. I know there's the earring, but it's a little hard to make out.
Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen her stumped.
She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive.
Yeah, there's best girl for you.
Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether.
Yeah, thanks for somewhat reminding me. I didn't forget, but Thancred's body should not look like that, and I'm going to comment why in a minute.
And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment.
Yeah,
So
go
come,
rest.
let me hear your tale outside.
Oh, it's going to be quite a yarn. You won't believe. I always love seeing the triple Lalafell. Look at him. Look at him go. It's like a penguin march. Aw, that's sad. Like he kind of sprinted at the end there. Or tripped. So yeah, Thancred's body shouldn't look like that because I've been thinking about that for a while, and that's something that has always bothered me, and I'm not quite sure why they did it, because as far as Thancred is concerned, it shouldn't even be possible. But, hold on. Go ahead and read that for a bit. And there's that. So yeah, it shouldn't be possible because in the other world, Thancred is essentially a tangible ghost, as they all are, you know, the ones from here besides me. They don't have a flesh and blood body, right? But Thancred's appearance from Storm's blood, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe either they went back and changed it, and it's just been so long, I haven't gotten a chance to see it, so maybe they changed it for like the new players or something. So I'll be more specific. Thancred's Heavenward's appearance, you know, when he got that hardcore tan, longer hair, heterochromic eyes, he hid one behind an eye patch. He should look like that in the first. There is no reason why his physical body should have changed. You can't just reverse a tan that quickly, for one. I can understand if he reverted back to his original appearance over time. He got a haircut, he lost the tan, his eyes would still be heterochromatic. Sorry, like a hiccup there. Heterochromatic. So that would be the only thing that still remained. But the thing is, again, Thancred is essentially a ghost. He can't get a haircut. He can't reverse his tan. He can't even get a new tan. So his body should still look like it did in Heavensward. And I brought this up in Shadowbringers, so maybe they didn't change it. They only changed it. See, I thought they only changed it for... I think I said it again. Anyway, I think they changed it for Shadowbringers, but it should not have changed at all. It was, I always brought that up, how weird it was seeing Thancred in his A Realm Reborn appearance when he should look like his Heavensward appearance. And as far as I know, there's no explanation given. It just simply is. And here in the first, or sorry, the source, I could understand if he had done it before having his soul ripped away. Again, it would take time to lose that tan. But I can understand if that happened, he shaved and whatnot. But even then, his eyes should still be different colors. They're not. He literally looks like his A Realm Reborn appearance, and there's no reason given. That was just like the weirdest thing to me about Thancred. That, and why every single gunbreaker who uses that coat decides to dye it white. I don't know about y'all's servers, but on mine, every single one, I kid you not, is white. If I cared enough to wear it, mine would be black, maybe red or blue, but every single gunbreaker would have theirs white like Thancred's, and I do not know why. Yeah, I actually did notice that, but I'm like, you know, their bodies still have to be like washed at least. I mean, they probably don't have to take care of daily processes anymore. I'm guessing, you know, giving them ether can be a supplement for needing to eat. But as far as cleanliness is concerned, they would obviously would have to. So, no, that one was obvious. I noticed it, but yeah, obviously. I would love to see that, Tataru. I really would. Do I get new clothes? You usually do. I mean, don't mind the fact I'm not wearing them right now. I promise you I have tried them on at least once. I mean, you don't have to do that. I'm pretty much made for fetch quests, as much as I hate being told to fetch something. I'll rest when my friends are saved, or when I pass out from this stream, whichever comes first. I wonder if they say anything different. Okay, I've seen them say the same thing, so I'm just gonna leave. Food for the soul. Yeah, I figured that was still Mordona. I wasn't about to warp. I was just curious what that... I just wanted to see, just to see, basically. I knew where it was. And don't worry, I'm not that lazy. As I said, I actually like running around, so even if it was a good bit away, I still would have hoofed it. I wasn't going to just spend the 100 gil and teleport just a few yards. Meters, really. It is pretty cool to see places as old as this are still populated. Oh, that reminds me of something else I can talk about, but I'll probably save it for later. I guess I could do it kind of now. It's basically about how your roles kind of dictate what you are and are not allowed to comment on. It probably sounds a little vague, and it's because I'm kind of doing two things at once here. Well, three. I'm trying to gather my thoughts, I'm trying to explain myself, and I'm trying to find where Cryo, see, not focused, Tara went. Say that's gotta be, yeah, but say that's gotta be a road again. It has to be. Aw, look at her. That's adorable. The hat's almost as big as you are. Yeah, something I always liked about Tara, besides her adorableness, is she's surprisingly very talented. She sings, she dances, she's an excellent weaver, and apparently, oh, she also dabbled a bit in mining. That was also very cute. And now she's a cook, so she's, oh, and of course her main job being a receptionist and very good with money. She was very upset with Alphino because of that debt he made. Don't worry, I helped him pay it off, by the way. What'd I just say? Is it a cake? I could go for some beef jerky right now myself, but I wouldn't turn down a good cake. Or anything meat related, really. Sausages, hamburgers, bacon. Bread. Wow, man, it's a good thing I wasn't expecting that from me. I just love that little moment we had there because I was like, okay, it's probably a cake. No, it's bread that looks like a cake. And here I'm thinking, you know, it could be, you know, something meat related, like some sausages, maybe a turkey. You imagine if you thought you were getting some kind of dinner like that and you come to the table and it's just loaves of bread. No, I still appreciate Taro. It's just, that was probably one of the biggest surprises I've gotten so far. Bread? I would have loved to have heard Kryle actually voice that. Wow. I never knew he had a tattoo on the top of his head. I'm not even joking. Or maybe I forgot, but I definitely don't remember him having a tattoo up there. I didn't even know they could get tattoos up there. I've never seen one. Really? Memory transference, huh? You guys have to forgive me, I'm being hounded by that immortal gnat again. Oh, this should be good. Well, they're not passed out or dead, so that's always a good sign. That's interesting. That's like saying our world famous bland bread. You eat it, but it tastes like nothing, and we're famous for it. Yeah, that's how I am, actually. I mean, I would love good tasting food, but for the most part, I'm not going to go out of my way to spend a whole bunch of money for tasty food. Just give me a box of beef jerky, and I'm completely satisfied. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really had anything to eat today besides some blackberries, and all this talk of beef jerky and blood sausages and bread is actually making me hungry. So maybe I'm pretty impressionable too, because I'm actually getting hungry for some bread. That reminds me, I didn't really finish talking about the spoilers. Well, technically I'm not finished because we haven't gotten there yet, but to be more specific, you know, I actually remember seeing this vaguely. That's pretty cute too. Yeah, you beat that air. Taste it. Tastes like O2, don't it? But yeah, I vaguely remember seeing that, and there's like no dialogue. Oh, never mind. Yep, I definitely remember now. I thought there was no dialogue because she didn't say anything, but I definitely remember this now. Yeah, anything meat related, I'm down for. Let's see. So yeah, back to the spoilers. Again, not technically finished because we haven't gotten that far yet. But this will kind of put a nice red bow on it until we actually do get there. And it's not necessarily the spoiler itself, but again, it's my own fault for being spoiled for like 2-3 different reasons. One of those is I took so long to play the main story quest, but that's only because I didn't feel good and I wanted to record it, because that's kind of a thing I've started, is whenever there's a new update for, well, not a new update, but as far as the main story quest is concerned, whenever there's an update to the story, I want to play it on stream. So I wanted to wait until I did that, but I have not been feeling good at all. As a matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, back in August, I actually thought I was going to die. I got so sick. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. Really bad food poisoning, I think. I seriously thought I was going to die. There's that road again. Very difficult to miss. But anywho, back to what I was saying. So, because I missed out on playing the story for so long, obviously others got ahead of me, and I've seen some thumbnails and screenshots and whatnot. So the lesson learned is, another thing was I was also very stressed, and I felt like if I was going to just jump into the story immediately, I wouldn't really enjoy it because I'd be rushing. And obviously I don't want to do that. I love this game. It really helps me out in a good way. And so I wanted to take my time enjoying it. I didn't want to rush it, and I didn't want to feel stressed playing it. So I decided to hold off until I felt less stressed, a lot less things going on in my life. But of course that made way for spoilers. So hopefully during the next story update, patch, whatever you wish to call it, I'm going to try to play day one. Hopefully I'll be in a good enough mood, mentally, physically, emotionally, to do that. But I'm going to try not to wait this long, or at least not this long, because it's just so easy to get spoiled now, like you could just, I'll tell you more about it when we get there. I sincerely doubt they're all going home right now, but... Oh, look at that. I did pick up the bread. Because I was like, I do not remember seeing a action to pick bread up, but nope, there it is. I can't wait to see how the twins and Thancred react to the bread. Orion J's might be pretty interesting, too. I got bread. Well, I'm glad you like it. I've never lost faith in you, my man. Maybe I'll also get some soup and some bread. Yeah, sorry. Hungry. I'm trying not to think about it. Almost went the entire day without eating. You might have heard it, unfortunately, but I was actually eating on some blackberries a little bit ago. If you heard like funny noises from the mic, sorry about that.
Forgive the delay.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The Black Masked minions who answer to the Red.
You know, I'm glad he brought that up, because for a split second there I thought, isn't Elidibus the last one? But that's obviously not true. I mean, he's the last major one, but I honestly did forget about the Black Mask, because you only encounter them, I think, 3 times. I mostly did the Ul'dah side of the story. I don't really know how Gridania or Limsa Lominsa do it, but I know for a fact you do encounter one in the Ul'dah main story, and then you encounter 2 at Hawk Manor, and they might appear more after that, but those are the only 2 instances I can remember. So I actually forgot about them for a second, because we deal with the Red Mask so much. Like,
yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict.
For example, I remember the main difference between the Red Mask and the Black Mask, besides the obvious, and that the Black Mask answered to the Red Mask, and obviously the Red Mask being more powerful, is when it comes to possession, the ones in black, I'm pretty sure I don't have this backwards, but I believe the ones in black can possess dead bodies only, because, you know, a dead body has no will of its own, so they're quite easy to puppeteer. So I believe I have that correct. Black Masks only have the ability to possess corpses, while the Red Mask can do both, as we've seen through La Habrea and Elidibus.
Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
They're doomed.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I agree.
I quite agree.
That makes 2 of us.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
Oh, they're fine, man. I got some bread, though. I mean, technically both are true, but let's not have them freak out yet. Yeah, there you go. That smile.
Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
Yeah, there we go.
This seems an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Have you made any progress?
We have, as it happens. One moment.
Oh man, I forgot how nasally this dude sounds. No offense, because I mean, I know my voice is not exactly rich milk chocolate dipped in honey, but oh man, he's so nasally.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain.
I think Urianger had it, but fine.
As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allagan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary property. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works.
Shut up.
We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
I wonder how are they actually going to test it?
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Yeah, I still need y'all to run the dungeon. I know there's one.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes.
That's what I
I
thought.
will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
Okay, that makes sense, but what are you testing it on?
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
Say what you want about him, man, but he is a bro. He is a man. He really is. Like, any chance he gets to sacrifice himself, he will jump on that grenade. Nice music.
I see.
You know, something I've always liked about Alice is that even though she's very tough, she does have the most heart out of all of us. She doesn't show it a lot, but it's definitely there. I don't even remember what I was talking about before we entered this room, besides how I'm going to try to do the story quests much, much sooner. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad for Reen because, oops, didn't mean to click on that, because, oh right, the journal, of course, because she is from the first. She can't come with us unless the Exarch is going to give up his space for hers, but that won't quite work either because she has a physical body. So yes. What'd I say? Which will be very interesting. I would imagine, because that kind of goes into that possession thing I was talking about. Matter of fact, Xehanort actually did the exact same thing in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, that's a good point, because he's nothing like he originally was. Well, thank you, Ariane J. I'm always thinking of others. You know, they're probably all going to say the same thing. Yeah, pretty much. But it has happened before, and this was like back in A Realm Reborn or Heaven's Word or something, where even though we're in a situation like this, sometimes their dialogue will still be different. So even though I didn't do it last time, if you're interested enough, it wouldn't be a bad idea just to check, just to be sure. Oh, this looks very interesting. So am I. Let's get started. I'm not quite ready to pass out just yet. Yep, leave it to me. I could do that, or I could just teleport, unless it doesn't have an aetherite. If Moogle was a playable race, I would 100% say that, so we'll just pick this one. So I'm pretty sure the reply will be the same. Bread. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't saying that sarcastically, by the way. Someone, a friend of mine, actually liked an activity I did, probably something Destiny related. So, yeah, thanks for that. Sincerely. Yeah, this bread is no joke, man. Yeah, that was my reaction too. Yeah, we don't want to work her too hard. Alpha No is still in deep thought. Yeah, they live without you, man. You better hurry. If I didn't know any better. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I'm pretty sure the dude who was talking about is this... Actually, no, I think it's not. I think it is a warp point of sorts. I guess maybe they told me that way in case I wanted to spare the guild, or couldn't. It's happened more than once, maybe 2 or 3 times at most, where I've literally been so broke on guild that I couldn't even afford repairs. So, the shortcut's not too bad of an idea if you're trying to save guild. Or you're like me and just don't craft, so you're not exactly rolling in the stuff. All of my guild comes from selling rare items, mostly from Eureka, which is why I'm so eager for the new Eureka. It has a name. I don't remember it. A friend of mine was talking about it. It starts with a B, I think. But it's basically the new Eureka. gonna be a great source of money. Can't wait. Really want a house too. Wait, oh, no, that's definitely not it. I flew right by it. Pretty much. Oh, okay, that's why. Because I saw it in the giant map. I thought it was up there. My mistake. Here's the boat. I figured it was either a teleport or an actual shortcut, but this is the teleport. I'm glad it's free. I could only pay you in bread. Breadcrumbs, at least. I can't give you a whole loaf. I was not joking about the bread at all, but I probably really should eat some because the heat has been just murdering non-perishables, or perishables I should say, because the heat makes the bread mold so fast. Oh, this is not good. I knew it was you. Just like me steal you.
I had intended to speak with you alone.
Are you gonna stab me too?
None of my doing, lest you misunderstand.
Ah, right.
The link between her body and soul wavers.
Man, how long has she been... Oh, dude, it was a bad idea to leave her here by herself.
I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
Maybe I'll just peer into your soul again then, huh? Simply being next to you seems to give me all the information I need, or fragments at least. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's always nice. Proving the doubters wrong.
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No, I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope. It swells within me, empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
Okay.
I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, you will do as I ask. Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
Oh, we're gonna fight. I've been looking forward to this, actually.
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Oh, really? I actually thought this was a... Unironically, I'm not even trying to joke on this guy. I'm serious. I thought this was a perfectly good arena. It's pretty atmospheric. And he expects me to just jump into that portal. It's not going to lead me into, like, I don't know, the bottom of a trench, the sun, a black hole, nothing like that. I mean, I guess I have no choice. If I don't, he'll kill Y'shtola, so Y'shtola owes me one. On the bright side, once she's rescued, she has a nice slice of bread waiting for her. Yeah, let me do this real quick. I'm about to say, this one has to have dialogue. Like I said, it has a background, and usually they do. I don't want to say always. I feel like some don't, but they usually do. But yeah, I mean, ever since he possessed Ardbert's body, I've been looking forward to fighting him to see what he's like. Because we already fought Ardbert. I actually did a video on that, but I never bothered to upload it. But I did do a video fighting Ardbert just to relive the experience. So it'll be interesting to see how Elidibus uses Ardbert's body in addition to his own powers. No, we're back in Simulacra Amarat. Or the Amulet, or Amarat Simulacra, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's a good one too. I just want to fight you, man. But honestly, I wouldn't have said that. I would have just went to the capital, assume we're going to fight there. To be fair, you're doing the exact same thing to us. Come on. I mean, I do know they're technically the original people. I don't know what else to really call them, entities. So he makes a fair point, but at the same time, he's doing exact same thing to us. Okay, I definitely didn't expect this. Yeah. I know he said to go forward, but I'm just curious if they'll actually say anything. Man, she looks so small up there. The light, I think, is bigger than her. Anyway. So, yeah, I have no idea why he did that very strange thing. If he wanted to confuse me, he succeeded. Because I thought maybe he turned them into monsters or something, but no, he just summoned the 3 city-state, not retainers, but city-state innkeepers, I guess. Slimes, the ever popular level 1 enemies. Yeah, okay, that's a dirty trick. Oh, make no mistake. I should have attacked Y'shtola first. Yep, that's exactly why. I honestly didn't even see her there for a second. Good night, Y'shtola. Then you, next biggest threat would definitely be you. That's something I feel kind of comes with the territory. If you're going to be a tank, is threat. Registration, I guess, is a good word to use. you want to kill the biggest threats first, then move out, as opposed to just attacking the first enemy. I'm going to talk more about that too, because I did mention earlier how your role kind of dictates what you can and can't do. Or say, both really. I'll get into that in a second. I don't know, man. I mean, he is possessing Ardbird. I think that's kind of as low as you can get. This is actually kind of cute right here. Cute and sad at the same time. Ah, Wedge. Can you let me fight him, please? Okay, this is more my speed. As far as I know, none of them can heal, so we'll do you first. Matter of fact, we'll defeat them in order. There's you. Then you. And everyone's favorite Garlean techie. And lastly you. You can't guilt trip me, man. I actually like fighting. Besides, those people had to be stopped. It's not like I'm murdering innocents. Aw, yeah, I remember that. Oh, Ilberd. I'm gonna look forward to killing you again. How would they have more health than the Garleans? I mean, if you just want me to wail on them more and cause them more pain, then fine. You know, I don't think the Crystal Braves was completely resolved, was it? No, sorry, Ilberd, you're gonna find
Sloppy.
that. Damn it, you beat me to it. I was gonna say, you're gonna find that I'm not sloppy at all. And you still said it before me. You know what? I would kill him with the whole combo, but you know what? Just gonna whittle him down just a bit. Just a bit more. A little bit more. There we go.
God damn it.
Yeah. I know, man. It's like I have Saiyan blood or something. I wish he had made Wedge an enemy. That would have been nice. Well, I mean, technically the first one's right, because he doesn't have to rejoin the worlds. Everyone's living their lives as they normally would be. They just have a lot of pain because of what happened. They could very well let that pain go. As difficult as that is, they can do it. He's choosing not to. So I would actually say this. You are wrong. We can come to a compromise. You just don't want to. You had to make it snow. You do realize Lalafels don't like snow, right? I think he's doing this just to personally spite me. Well, La Brea was also a jerk, so... Yeah, it kind of makes me wish I was using my Dragoon. That's another thing I've been working on. I was working on leveling my Dragoon because I was actually kind of planning to do this with my Dragoon. But I thought, well, I do like Gunbreaker more, and I am a main tank, so I guess it's fine. I think I know who these are going to be. It can only be... Yep, that's my boy. I was honestly expecting the Heaven's Word, but I was not expecting King Thornton. Well, King Thornton, as much as I love fighting you, and I really do, the epic music is not playing, so it can be a bit more merciless this time.
Impossible.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Oh. Man, I love that sword. I was always kind of hoping that the Dark Knights or Paladins or both could get it, but it's seemingly not meant to be. Yep, I remember them. Oh! Okay, music's kicking up. I'm gonna stop talking as much. Emmerich. Yeah, so Emmerich is the one I couldn't remember when I said we always ask for like drinks and dinner and whatnot, and it never happens. He's the only dude who's actually promised that and went through with it. Oh no, you don't. I didn't even see the AoE for that. Maybe it was just directional. Indeed.
I'll take you.
No, don't say that. Okay. I was expecting the dragon to show up eventually, so I'm probably gonna fight Nidhogg and a couple of his brood. Man, I miss her. I hate she had to die. I guess not had to, but it did happen. Man, some of the best characters end up being killed. Kinda sucks. Destiny 2, anyone? Yeah, I mean, there's only one blob here, so it can only be one thing. Wasn't expecting that version, though. I kind of also wish that that version of Estinian's Lance was available. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of funny he had that illusion run away, though. This place is closer, so I guess we'll check here. Yeah, I don't see him. Okay, good. I would have been really mad if if he was up here and I kept going that way or vice versa, so I wanted to check just to be sure. Yep, same thing. boy. I know who we're going to end up fighting sooner or later. A storm of blood. Very nice, very nice. I know, I'm pretty strong for my size. I get that a lot. A Lalafell tank? Preposterous. I proved you wrong, didn't I? Technically, they're both tank-like, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I defeated her, so it's only natural I go for him next.
The sun cannot be extinguished.
No, but you can. Yeah, you really nailed that one. You're not getting away that easy. Okay, she kind of did my job for me. Uh-oh.
Forgive me.
You are forgiven, Yugiri. How could I be mad at you? I mean, I know it's not her, but still. A royal bandit, is it? Not Hien? Yeah, just don't disappear like that again, man. See, I didn't even know he was behind me. And yep, sooner or later it had to be. You know, I was kind of curious if he would actually do this, fight me in Xenos' body, or the actual Xenos. I'm talking about the imitation that he's doing right now. So far as like he's doing the actual Xenos, he's not doing any Ascian magic. Oh, spoke too soon. He did say as much, I just wasn't sure because I didn't get to read it. Because he appeared behind me, I was more distracted by that. Yeah, I can imagine. No, we're gonna fight in the bank-like area? Oh, look at him go. Huh, I like that. It changed to Ardbert. How dare you insult his memory? And of course, the immortal Nat is back. Hopefully it doesn't screw this over. That'd be super embarrassing. And hopefully that's not a death wall. I don't think they'll be that cruel, but still. Let's go, Ardbert. Oh, trust me, I know. Both of those, I know. Oh shoot. Good thing I was saving this. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to navigate. Ah, dang. See, man, I freaking called it. The gnat just tried to fly in my ear. Oh, I hate that. It's one of the reasons why I hate them so much. And, of course, it would happen during this epic fight. Not before, not after, not any time during that one failed stream. No, now. Okay. Oh, that's gonna sting. Unfortunately, as much as I enjoyed the scenery and the reading, I only have 10 minutes, less than 10, so I can't fool around too long. There we go. Nope, not safe. Well, he's definitely taken Ardbert's natural strength beyond. Ardbert never swung an axe that hard. I just commented on how you already went further beyond. What are you talking about? You went even further beyond the further beyond? Impossible. Oh man, this reminds me of a mechanic I've seen before. What was it? Ouch. It's from a Midgard-Stormer fight from Omega. It's kind of like his... It was some form of Mega Flare. I don't remember the name. It wasn't Terra Flare. It was something. Uh-oh. Nah, that's going to hit me. Nope. Nope, it was much more lenient than I thought. Much more lenient. Most AoEs in the game are not that forgiving. Shame that's only, yeah, I thought as much. It's only the basic damage up. Lucky might be getting another one though. Yeah, so it's kind of like a soft enrage, I guess. A very soft enrage. Then again, he is starting to hit me pretty hard. Nah. I would have liked to have ended this with Dane Blasting Zone, but... That freaking gnat, man. I mean, I guess that's better than the stream crashing, but I knew that was going to happen. It had to, because of the part I was on. It had to have happened.
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Yeah, those definitely helped.
Have you finished?
Hey.
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late, I see.
No, it's okay. I know you tried. I'm just glad you're okay.
Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Yeah, there were nods to that, but I kind of forgot, honestly.
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire.
Yeah, I remember this conversation somewhat. It's coming back to me.
I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. Now, I don't remember if that straight up said he is also a primal or he is one with Zodiac or whatever, but once that was brought up earlier, you can see the connections there.
How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers. Such as Emmet Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Yeah, he was exceptional at that, wasn't he?
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy.
Yeah, I can attest to all of that, especially the bad memory part.
But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course.
Interesting they're playing the Xenos music, but alright.
For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might.
Oh man, I think we're about to enter that territory I've been alluding to this entire 3 streams.
As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
Okay, maybe I was wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, because I'm kind of want to end the stream. This is the same, yeah, huh. Anywho. I have bread. That's an odd soul crystal. Oh, yeah. I actually think I know what this is because of the spoilers. Crap. I forgot. I mean, I knew I didn't do it, but I thought I would have a chance. Nah, that's just me being stupid. I was going to look at what that last part of that journal was, but oh well. Yeah, I'll just pocket that. It's kind of what the satchel on my back is for. Ooh, a piece of candy. Yeah, this one's not going to update. Yeah, in different constellations. Oh, that's adorable. These rocks are having a conversation. Oh, they can all chat away in my backpack. I swear, man, if this leads to like a box supported by a stick, I'm gonna be very upset. Something that is interesting, though, I just noticed that Rodigan woman is a wanderer, meaning she's not from here, but she's doing the main story quest. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought you had to be on your own server for that. Some things you do, like accessing the... No, not the market board. There's some things you can't access, but anyway. It's okay. I got your salvation right here. There you go. Yeah, again. Sorry about that. Pretty sure I have some tissues in my backpack from my sneezing and your tears. It was pretty obvious, or I would like to say it's obvious. I can't imagine who else is doing this, but it seemed like Elidibus dropped that first crystal, and I thought it'd be done and dusted at that point, but no, there's more. So either it wasn't him, which I doubt, or it absolutely was him, and he's leading me somewhere for some reason. Oh. It's just, it dawned on me. Remember how I mentioned the spoiler territory? I think it's starting to come back again. I think I'm starting to see it. Remember how I commented these things look oddly like soul crystals? I believe that's done 100% intentionally because of the spoiler. I don't know if it's blue inside my backpack, but it was peaceful at least. Yeah, I can see it from here. Ba-ba-bum. That was pretty funny, but I honestly don't remember his name, but I know who this is, so... they're both so tempting. Nah, we'll this is a serious moment. We'll be serious. Yeah, somewhat. Look how tall he is compared to me. Oh, sorry, serious talk. It's really hard when the time to press the button for these guys because they speak in like murmured moans. Well, if you insist. You know, for Simulacra, you guys are extremely lifelike. Probably heard our little bout, did you? Okay, I take back what I said, beyond lifelike. Like, I know the point of a simulacra, a simulation, replica, whatever, is to imitate life. But at times, you kind of forget just how well Emmett Selk did this. These guys literally live again, in a sense. They even know they're dead. That's how real they are. It's almost paradoxical, really. Wow, that's my personal desire too. We're so alike. Huh. I think I'm connecting some dots here. No, that can't be right, could it? No, I don't know. See, if I remember this name more clearly, it would help, but... Aw. was my favorite of all. Sorry, normally I would let him moan on, but kind of want to speed it up because, again, it's kind of hard to measure anyway, so I'll just kind of read it as normal and go on. Yeah, unfortunately, I know what exactly that's going to be used for.
I was wondering where you'd disappeared to.
Oh, sorry, there was no candy trail for you.
Is something troubling you? No? Very well. I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
Yes, please. I'm ready to get that bread. That wasn't even a joke. I actually am hungry for bread now, thanks to Taru. Oddly enough, I want sourdough, but we don't have that. And I've never tried it before. Dang, I really am impressionable. But yeah, as soon as we get to the surface, I'll end the stream and I'll... Okay, excellent. Because I want it to be in a place... Actually, I take that back. I'll accept the quest so at least I won't have to struggle to remember where it is. And then I'll end the stream. No, okay. I guess that is handy, but I'd rather have it in my journal. Okay, perfect. Short, sweet, and to the point. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to end the stream now. I don't think anyone... Nope, no one showed up. That's fine, though. Hopefully, when someone watches this in the distant future, long when I am dust, they'll look back and say, hey, that guy wasn't so bad after all. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around.